Hello my loves, welcome to a new pick a card reading. Today we're going to be going in deep and getting you clarity on their feelings and intentions for you. So this can be your twin flame, soulmate, beloved, specific person. We're going to see how do they truly feel about you at this time and what do they intend to do. So what action do they wish to take? And then stay with me till the end. We will also be getting channeled messages from their deepest heart and from their higher self to you. So this is for all of you who may be struggling to understand this person right now. Maybe there's been some disconnection or miscommunication. I know some of you might be in minimal to no contact. So depending on your journey, we're going to answer all of your questions. So if you're new to this channel, welcome. I am Dr. V. It is so wonderful to have you here. I wanted to send a big thank you to all of the new subscribers, as well as to everyone who's already part of this beautiful family. Thank you for being here and for all of your love, support for me and for each other in the comment section. So if you haven't already, make sure you do subscribe and get active there in the comment section, because this is a loving family. I read all of the comments and I do try to respond to as many as I can. I know sometimes this can feel lonely, right? This journey of being in this connection with someone. Sometimes we feel like even our family and friends don't understand, right? So that's why I feel like this is a place for you to come to feel at home, to be seen, to be understood, and to be guided by spirit to gain clarity and answers so you can lead your best life. So today I have 3 groups for you, as I always do. It is a pick a deck reading, so you can pick from deck number 1, number 2, number 3. We also have crystals, which I'll be showing you, and we will be assigning zodiac signs to each deck. So do not be hard on yourself, be gentle. Some people like to choose their zodiac sign and their person's zodiac sign and combine those readings, but there is no right or wrong answer. Just take the messages that resonate and leave the rest. But if you're at that place where you just want to get specific guidance on what is going on between you and your person, then I recommend that you do the live reading experience with me. I love seeing your beautiful face on video call. It's very transformational, very healing, because so much comes out on that call. We do record it if you like, so that way you can watch it several times and you'd be surprised by how many new things you learn when you watch the recording, and spirit can answer all of your questions right there in real time. I also offer video recorded readings, so you have a lot of options if you go to livetarot.com/readings. And for those of you who love to use oracle decks at home, so you can ask some quick questions, I've created the Twin Flame Oracle, which is my love deck, and I use that in every reading. And the Divine Feminine Entrepreneur, for those of you who have or would like to build a spiritual business. So this is the business, career, and money deck. These are available also free shipping at my website, as well as Amazon FBA. Okay, so let's take a deep breath. Let's see which of these you feel most guided towards. So for group 1, we have this deck and this crystal right here. For group 2, we have this deck and this crystal right here. And for group 3, we have this deck and this crystal right here. And then let's assign zodiacs. For group number 1, we have Aquarius, Gemini, Sagittarius, and Scorpio. For group number 2, we have Libra, Aries, Cancer, and Taurus. And for group number 3, we have Capricorn, Leo, Pisces, and Virgo. So go ahead and make your choice, and we will get started with group number 1. My beautiful group number 1 that chose this crystal, this deck, as well as Aquarius, Gemini, Sagittarius, and Scorpio. Let's see. What are their feelings and intentions towards you? So we're going to start with your oracle cards. Then we will do your tarot. And stay with me till the end, because we will also have channeled messages from your person's higher self. What would they wish to say to you? Privileged lady, tolerance, activation. Ooh, past life relationships. Okay. So what are their feelings and intentions? Okay, this person feels a very deep connection with you. And I feel like it's really hard for them because there's something about your soul that has activated something in them. Okay, I feel like before this person met you, group 1, they were just living a tolerant life. Okay, you appreciate other points of view because you sense the love in everyone. They were leading a life that was just about the day-to-day, okay, tolerating life, not really enjoying life. The energy I get from this card is that this person led somewhat of like an emotionally shut down kind of a life. And it could be due to maybe some past pain, a past breakup, a past divorce, some sort of heartache. It could even be from a difficult upbringing. But this person has been living a life that is not that emotionally active. You know, when people just kind of settle into like a comfort zone of, I'm fine, you know, going to work, maybe spending some time with friends, and then home. Like, you know, like I'm not going to do anything too exciting with my life. I've already been through too much. I'm just going to kind of settle into this quiet tolerance. But the thing is, I feel like they were okay with it, but they knew that they weren't completely happy. Okay, it's not a life of joy or happiness. It's a life of containment, you know, like wanting to not feel too much. Because I feel like this person, they felt like when they have felt too much, whether it's in past relationships or other things in their life, they've gotten burned by it, right? Like they've gotten their heart broken, they've been betrayed, or, you know, there's been a lot of pain around the idea of feeling things very deeply. So I feel like they were used to this, and then you came into their life, and you came in like a wind, like a whirlwind, okay? And you activated something deep in them that they have kept buried, right? Like they put away that part of themselves, the part of themselves that is their heart, their passion, that makes them want to live a bigger and more beautiful life, that makes them want to feel more deeply. And I feel like that's hard for them because on the one hand, they know that, okay, when I was living like that, I wasn't really happy, but it felt safe, right? So they traded happiness and joy for safety, which a lot of people do because they, you know, they've been burned before, they don't want to get their heart broken. But something about you activated those deeper feelings again, you know? And I think it has a lot to do with this. So this could, for some of you, depending on what journey you're on. This could be a twin flame relationship, because there's definitely a past life element. It doesn't have to be. It could be soulmates. Doesn't really matter what the labels are. And it doesn't even really matter if this person uses that language, right? Some people do use that language, like, I feel like we're soulmates, I feel like we're twin flames, or, you know, we've definitely known each other in the past. There's something about you that is so familiar to me, right? Like, I feel like I've known you forever. When we met, you didn't feel like a stranger to me. I felt like there's something between us, like almost like you're a sense of feeling of home. So that's why you have activated something very deep in this person in terms of their feelings, okay? So in terms of their intentions and actions, we're going to get to that. What kind of action do they wish to take, right, on these feelings? But you have become their singular focus. Okay, so this person is extremely focused on you because you have activated something deep within them that they have wanted to keep buried. And they were okay with not feeling those things. But now, because of you, because of your presence in their life, it's almost like Spirit is telling them that it's time. Okay, it's time to feel again. It's okay that you took this break, you numbed yourself, you allowed yourself to just tolerate life. Spirit is telling this person that's okay. We all need a break. But Spirit wants this person to open up their heart again, because their heart space energy had been shut down. And now that you have activated it, you have opened it up, you've become this person's singular focus. Okay, so this person right now, their feelings, their emotions, the things that are opening up inside of them are becoming activated. Their heart is in the process of becoming activated. So they might even be struggling a little bit with these emotions, because I feel like through this energy right here, the emotions are incredibly raw, they're incredibly deep, and they're very activated. So this person may actually be going through a time of needing to regulate those emotions, needing to figure out, okay, I'm feeling these deep things for you. How do I not get carried away with them? Because it's also bringing up a little bit of fear, the fear of being engulfed, the fear of being swept away. So let's go deeper. What else is coming through, Spirit, in their feelings and intentions for group 1? Six of Cups, another soulmate past life recognition card. Wow. The Emperor. That makes sense from what we were just saying. Knight of Cups as the central energy. Temperance. Two of Cups. Wow. Beautiful. I love this. Okay. So see how we definitely have a confirmation here from Spirit about the fact that this person is feeling very, very deeply, and they very much want to come into partnership with you. They very much want to come into a relationship with you. Two of Cups right there, their desires. But for many of you, it might be something that is just beginning. And that doesn't mean that it's a time thing, right? Like, even if you've known each other for a long time, sometimes these kind of relationships are a slow burn, right? You feel like you're still kind of just at the beginning of getting to know each other at a deeper level. So I feel like this person very much wants to get to know you at a deeper level. Knight of Cups is the central energy. So this to me is a very stable energy, even though, again, slow burn kind of thing, slow moving. But that's okay, because I think, again, this person is coming off of this energy of tolerating, right? And when you've kind of just been tolerating life, right? When you've just kind of been, you know, in the flow, not really expecting too much from life, not really expecting too much from love, right? it's almost like a jolt when you meet the right person, or you meet somebody who is activating a deep sense of emotion in you, right? So here's the confirmation again. This beautiful Six of Cups, I love it, because this is, again, that soul level activation. This person feels activated by you, not just physically, emotionally, mentally, but at the soul level. They have recognized something in you at the deep soul level, and that's really important. But see, remember when I said is that they might be going through a time of regulation right now, right? Because I feel like they've shut themselves off from feeling these big energies, right? This person has shut themselves off from passion. I think, again, they wanted to have a safe, comfortable life. They weren't in the I am so passionate zone. They weren't in the, oh my gosh, I'm swept away by love zone. I'm into romance. They kind of shut that off in themselves. And that's where this Emperor energy is coming from. So thank you, Spirit, for confirming something we already felt, right? So I feel like right now this person is trying to bring themselves back to an equilibrium, okay? Because I feel like when they met you, they were kind of more on the dull, like they dulled those parts of themselves. And then through falling for you, they went the opposite extreme. They started feeling and activating really deep, intense energy, intense emotion towards you. So that's why we're getting this Temperance, because that means that they're trying to regulate. They're trying to bring their emotions back to the center. This person doesn't feel comfortable being in emotionally extreme zones, right? They might be okay with feeling like more of the tolerant zone, but being highly activated like they are by you, by feeling things so deeply, the way you're making them feel, I think it's making them need to regulate, to find some sort of balance, to come back to the middle. And that's why this Emperor is here, because the Emperor energy is like that, right? It's the boss energy. It's the energy of I'm going to control myself. I need to bring myself back to control. I need to bring myself back to a space where I feel safe. And that means I have to exert control over myself. So that's why we're getting that energy right there. But I still feel like, this person is just trying to regulate their emotions. They don't want to scare you away. They don't want to come off as so intense because they feel so intensely. And what they truly intend here is to start a good relationship with you. Even if it's slow burning, even if it's slower, they want it to be real. So now let's get into what are their actual intentions and what actions do they wish to take next towards you. And then after that, we'll be getting channeled messages. Denial, repressed emotion, yeah. Hidden path. Fertility. Timing, yeah. See? So this is why I feel definitely that we are in this space of this person coming out of their own issues, right? Their own denial of their own emotions. Because I think, again, with this tolerance energy, right? For a while before they met you, this person was definitely just trying to repress their emotions, like live in a low emotional state. And again, sometimes people need that because they're healing from past, traumas. They're healing from past disappointments or betrayals. So this person was used to repressing, right? Used to kind of like not addressing emotions, or maybe even like, and that's not healing actually. So they could actually have been trying to heal by being less emotional, or depends on your journey and your person, they have been kind of suppressing some of these emotions. And that's why when they met you, they may have come out very intensely too, right? Because I feel like this person has a very deep romantic heart. They do. But that's why they suppress it, because they feel too much. They're sensitive. They may not come across that way, but this person is definitely emotionally and romantically sensitive. Knight of Cups. Their emotions run really deep and really strong, and that's why they need to control them. So right now they're trying to find the path towards you and settling themselves into, again, that middle ground where they feel really good. They want to get to know you. They want to get closer to you, but they don't feel engulfed. They don't feel like they're being overwhelmed by all these emotions. So they're trying to find that nice middle path, that temperance path. And I think they absolutely will, because look at this beautiful fertility. I love it. This is also about that Two of Cups energy. They want to plant seeds with you. They want to grow a beautiful garden of love with you. They want to build the relationship with you. So this person is working on that. They're working on themselves. And if right now you feel like there's a bit of a stalled energy, or like they're not, as open or as like progressive as you want them to be, like they're not progressing the relationship, it's probably because they're trying to regulate themselves. Right? They're trying to come to you in a place that makes sense for both of you. So that's why we still have this beautiful fertility. Yes, they absolutely want this relationship. Yes, they want it to be real. Yes, they want it to be good. But see, there's that divine timing where it's like, it's just going to work itself out. It's going to take time, but I feel like that time is going to be useful, because they are real. They want this to be real, and they don't want to lose it. They don't want to lose you. I know, oh my gosh, look at the channeled message. I know we've been together in past lives. I recognize you. You were never a stranger to me. Oh my gosh, this is exactly what I said at the beginning of the reading. This person doesn't think of you as a stranger even when you guys met. Wow, Spirit is really confirming us today, Group 1. Okay, so this is for some of you who take it as it resonates. This one's not for everyone, because like I said, for some of you, this person may have pulled away a little bit because their emotions were difficult for them. I'm resisting my desire for you because it's too late now. We've grown apart and you moved on. So for some of you, you might be on a longer stretch with this person. Okay, so just take that as it resonates. It's not for everyone. Oh my gosh, but for the majority of you, I think this is beautiful. It's slow burn. This is a good person. They are sincere in wanting to build with you and be real with you and to show up in a way that works for both of you. And I love that. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created. Twin Flame Oracle is this one right here. Divine Feminine Entrepreneur is the business, money, and career oracle. They are available both with free shipping at my website as well as Amazon FBA. So make sure you go to livetarot.com and check it all out. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe. Give this video a like. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 2 that chose this crystal as well as this deck, and Libra, Aries, Cancer, and Taurus. Let's see. What are their feelings and intentions towards you? We'll start with your oracle cards. Then we'll do your tarot. We're going to start with feelings, and then we will get to what are their intentions that will lead to action. Like, what action do they wish to take? And then we'll end with channeled messages from their higher self to you. So we have adjudication. Expression. You are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. Winter solstice. Reflection. For yourself, it's time to take back control of your life. Wow. Okay. So for many of you, this person could be tied up in some sort of a third-party situation. That's not for everybody, okay? Take it as it resonates. Some of you write in the comments, oh, but it's not a third party, but this is a general reading. So, right? For some of you, because we're getting this card right here, either they are, I feel three energies. One is they've been through a divorce or a legal separation in the past, or they are wanting to go through one now, or they've started the process, or they're trying to go through and end that cycle in their life. Or third energy is in meeting you, they want to end something they're in. Okay, so those are three different energies I'm getting. Something from the past, something they're currently going through, or something because they have fallen in love with you and you've awakened something in them, they want to leave whatever situation they're in. Or this could be you. Sometimes both of you are in these situations and you're mirroring each other. Your lives are kind of colliding and then asking of you, do you wish to leave the situation you're in because you have found your person? So I do feel for many of you who, if this person is in some other situation, whether it's a marriage or a relationship or even a living situation, sometimes people are living with somebody. I do feel that your presence in their life, or like the you coming into this person's life, is a turning point. Okay, you coming into this person's life, they feel that it is an indication that it's time to make a decision, because now the stakes are much higher. It's not just about them getting out of a situation that was okay or whatever, tolerable, but now it's like love is pulling you towards love, okay? Pulling you towards happiness, joy, a new life. Do they want to do that? Because I feel like this person, whether or not they have said that to you, they have a deep desire to express themselves to you. They want to express their deepest emotions to you, because I don't know if they have fully said it. They may have said things to you more subtly. They may have been more open, but there's something deep inside this person that is still unexpressed in terms of their love for you, their thoughts about you, their intentions towards you. I wouldn't be surprised if, because this person might be in some sort of other situation, they haven't been able to be fully verbal with you. Now, for others of you, this situation right here can also be some sort of a family obligation, because it does indicate a legal situation. Okay, so if it's not like a marriage or, like a romantic type of third party, it can also be some sort of like an issue with family responsibilities, legally being tied to a family business or some sort of a family obligation that is going to require something legal to get out of. And I feel like for some of you, this legal also represents some sort of immigration. Okay, so if you are in a long distance relationship, it's going to require some sort of legal status, right, for them to move, or like visas or immigration kind of issues. Okay, so take it again as it resonates. When we get this card, there's definitely legal issues, and it could turn up in any way, like it could manifest in any way. But still, this person wants to express their deepest love for you, regardless of what the issues are. So right now they are in a state of deep reflection. So I wouldn't be surprised for some of you if this person has gone silent, if this person is right now not saying much to you. There seems to be a freeze. This is also like the ice here. So there could be like minimal contact right now. This could be the calm while this person figures out their next steps of what they need to do. They could be feeling I also feel like very emotionally overwhelmed, because they know that in this reflection, in this frozen time where they feel like they haven't been able to take action, or they need to decide what action to take, they know that it's time to take back control of their life. See, free yourself. Okay, so this person right now is on the verge of making some major life decisions. And for some of you, for many of you, that major life decision may involve something that has to be done, like paperwork, big legal action. And so that's why it requires reflection, right? It's a big decision. It's a big choice. And there are consequences to that. So this person right now is sitting in that feeling of there are consequences either way. If they don't make that decision to take action, they may lose you, right? But if they choose you, then they have to take the decision to take action elsewhere, which also has its own consequences. So that's why right now this person might be frozen in the decision-making process. They might be sitting there trying to figure out how can they free themselves so that they can be with you. And what does that look like? If they are to take the actions to free themselves to be with you, what other consequences do they have to face? So there's some big decisions here. I feel like That's part of their feelings and intentions towards you, because the issue is not love. So the issue is not love, it is preparation. It's emotional and physical preparation. Are they prepared to claim this love? Are they prepared to step forward, free themselves from whatever they need to free themselves from, express their love to you, and claim you to start this new relationship, this new life? Or you've been in some sort of a relationship, but it's never progressed to actually building a life together, and that's the next step, okay? Where it's like they have to make the decision to build that life with you. So what else is going on in their feelings and intentions? Eight of Materials, which is Eight of Pentacles. Queen of Material, which is Queen of Pentacles. Page of Voices, which is the Page of Swords. Five of Inspiration, which is the Five of Wands. Yeah, see, we're seeing the barriers here that this person has. Eight of Inspiration, which is Eight of Wands. Oh, I like this. I like this card. Finally, something good here. All right. So I feel like this person is on the verge of rapid communication and rapid action. Okay. But there's like a pause. There's a lull. Again, they're trying to make the decision. This Eight of Materials and Queen of Materials indicates to me that there is something regarding stability that this person needs to make a decision around. Okay, so this is work, this is some sort of a life partnership, or a living situation that requires a choice, right? And so these are the things that this person is dealing with right now. They're dealing with things that are in their exact life situation that need to be worked out, and that is why there might be some sort of a delay. That is why there might be some sort of a process here where it's not just I claim you, I want you, I love you, I'm with you. I feel like there's a gap between this person's love and feelings for you and their readiness, or their life being ready or prepared to bring you into their life. Okay, and that gap could be anything. It could be work, it could be a different partner or situation that has ended emotionally a long time ago for them, but the physical aspects are still there because of money, kids, property, whatever, right? So I feel like this person is emotionally with you, but physically tied up elsewhere in some sort of a situation that needs to be resolved or disintegrated or like melted away, right? And that is why right now it's like they wish so much. Again, see, this is the card of expression, but being held back. And that's where this comes from too. They want to tell you all these things. They want to confess everything. Maybe there's things about their situation that they haven't been open enough about with you, like they haven't told you yet and they want to. So they're holding back right now because certain things need to fall into place. Certain decisions need to be made, and there's conflict. Five of Inspiration, Five of Wands. There's some sort of internal as well as external conflict going on in this person's life. So they are fighting an internal war with themselves. There's something within themselves that they're fighting, whether it's their fear of change, their fear of what needs to happen, of the decisions or choices they need to make in order to have you in their life. And they might also be some conflict going on with any other external person who's in their life. And that's why I'm saying there's something here that may need to go to court or may need to have legal work to resolve, right? Because if there's an external conflict here, this could be a mother figure, this could be a former spouse, current partner, current living situation, roommate issue, something here that's going to require more than just a decision, but it's going to require some sort of paperwork, like real legal issue. It could even be a family member, right? It could even be a mother figure. It could be a responsibility, a duty, an obligation to stay in one place due to family obligations, right? But here's the beautiful thing that I love, the 8 of Wands here. That means that this person loves you deeply and wants to take rapid action. Okay, so if you've been in a separation from this person because you stepped away thinking, they have too much baggage in their life right now, they have too many things that are keeping them from being with you, they're not able to build with you, they're not able to create with you, they're not able to give you the exact life that you deserve or the space or place in their life that you deserve, they are wanting to change that fast, ASAP. If this has been some sort of a separation, they miss you so deeply that the pain of the separation is now much greater than what needs to be dealt with here. Okay, so they're coming in hot and fast. So let's see, what action do they wish to take? What are their intentions and what actions do they wish to take towards group 2? See, you are their divine feminine. Memories, this is very much like 6 of Cups energy. Destruction. Cycles, yeah, okay. So this person is definitely in a cycle of destruction right now. That has nothing to do with you. It has to do with them needing to maybe burn down their former life, right? Like they have to get rid of all of the things that are standing in the way between the two of you. And that's where the fear may be coming from. But this is also a Tower moment energy. So they're going to come in abruptly. You may think they've been gone. You may think they've been quiet. You may think they've been withdrawing from you. But when they come back, they're going to come back fast and very much like a Tower energy, like very abruptly, almost out of nowhere. Okay, so you might be very surprised by this person. You might think they were gone and all of a sudden they're back, and they're back big time because they finally let go of something that needed to be let go of, okay, in order for them to come to you. So they know that they've been stuck in these cycles, okay? They've definitely been stuck in some sort of difficult life cycle. And it's really been keeping them away from you. It's been keeping them stuck in this, right, frozen kind of like, I don't know what to do. I'm frozen. I don't know what action to take, so I'm not going to take any action at all. And you might have been stuck in that energy, right? Like no action, no movement forward. But now all of a sudden you're going to see fast movement forward, fast action. Why? Because this person in their silence has realized that you are their divine counterpart. That's it. You are their soulmate. And the memories that they've created with you are haunting them. They cannot let it go. Maybe they even tried. Maybe because they're stuck elsewhere, whether it's geographically or in a different relationship, maybe they tried to forget you. They tried to let you go. They tried, but the memories haunt them. You haunt them. They cannot let you go. And that is why they're going to come back messy. It's not going to be the cleanest comeback here, okay? They may come back desperate, messy. They may come back with no, maybe not even a real action plan. They might come back just from sheer longing because they miss you and they love you and they don't know what to do, but they're back. So just be prepared for some sort of abrupt and messy return here, group 2. So let's see, what would they say to you from their higher self? Can you let go of the past and forgive me? Can you trust me again with your heart? See, this is what I mean. They may come back with just this, maybe not even a direct plan, but just, can you let go of the past and forgive me? Like, I can't take this separation anymore. I can't take this silence anymore. Can you trust me again? This is the messy comeback right here. I settled for second best because I don't deserve you. See? So if this person has been holding on to some sort of a karmic or some sort of other situation, they're too afraid to leave. They know that they settled for less because they didn't feel they deserved you. But I think that is changing. That is changing. That's why we're getting that 8 of Wands. So, but maybe they settled into that frozen kind of feeling because they didn't feel worthy and they were too afraid to make that kind of choice. But now they're coming out of it again because they know that you are their divine counterpart and they cannot live without you. Wow. I love it. Beautiful. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created. The Twin Flame Oracle is this one right here. Divine Feminine Entrepreneur is the business, money, and career deck. They're available with free shipping, both from my website as well as Amazon FBA. So make sure you go to livetarot.com and check out everything. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe. Give this video a like. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you all on the next one. Beautiful group 3 that chose this crystal, this deck, as well as Capricorn, Leo, Pisces, and Virgo. Let's see. What are their feelings and intentions for you now? So we'll start with oracle cards. We will do your tarot. We'll focus on feelings first, then we will look at intentions and actions. And stay with me till the end because we will be getting channeled messages from your person to you. Family room. Elevation. You are making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. Sanctuary, cave. Wow. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. I love it. I love it. Okay, so this person right now, I'm getting a very sweet, nostalgic, dreamy energy. I feel like this person really deeply feels that you are their home. There's a loving, very beautiful home energy that is coming through here. I feel like if this person has actually been in your physical home, wherever you live, if they've actually been there physically with you, I think it was very much a deep experience for them, even if they're not saying that to you. I feel like this person loves being in your physical presence, okay? If they come to where you live, they love being there. When they walk through the door, they feel like they've come home. It's like they feel more at home in your home than they do in theirs. And that is what is affecting them very deeply. This is the kind of person, this energy is the kind of energy that wants to feel sanctuary. Okay, for them, the way they define love is feeling that sense of home and safety. Again, they may not say this, they may not have the words for it, but in their soul, in their energy, that's who this person is. You know how love means different things to different people, right? People define love in different ways. They even define being in love in different ways. So that's how this person defines it in their heart and in their soul. They want to be with a person that makes them feel like being with them is a sanctuary. This is my person. That's how this person feels about you. They think of you and they think that's my person. That's my person. Because you make them feel this. You make them feel safe. You make them feel warm. You make them feel understood, accepted, and seen. And when they are with you, you are the natural sanctuary. That's why they don't want to leave, especially, and this is not for everybody that they've come to your home, but for those of you who they have come to your physical home, they love doing that. For those of you who they haven't come to your actual home yet, you're still the emotional sanctuary. You're still their emotional resting place. So they like to physically be in your presence and in your home, but they also emotionally feel like you are the place they can rest their heart. They can rest their soul. I love that. So this person has very deep romantic feelings that are only growing for you over time. They want to kiss you. Okay, so for some of you, if you're in some sort of a long distance relationship where you haven't experienced this, like you have not physically kissed yet, you haven't held each other, you haven't hugged yet, or you haven't in a while because, you know, you've been separated by distance, so you miss it. It's been, maybe you have, but now you miss it because it's been a while. This person wants that proximity. They want to be near you again. They want to be in your space. They want to hold you, kiss you. They want to feel you physically again because their romantic feelings for you are very strong and they are only elevating. Okay, so their romantic feelings for you are only getting stronger and more elevated with time. So I feel like this person's deepest feelings for you are longing for your touch, longing for being in your physical space with you, especially if there is geographical distance or if there's a third party situation where you just can't even be in each other's homes. Okay. And I feel like for those of you, there is that kind of issue where you are in a separate city, town, country even, geography, right? Major geographical distance, or some sort of a third party where they have family that lives with them. For some of you, I feel like this person has family that lives in their house, so they cannot invite you over to their home. They have no privacy. Okay, and they're yearning for that private space with you. So they may want to come to where you are, but you may also have people in your home, right? So I feel like for some of you, this person is longing to be alone with you, but both of you may not have the physical space for that. And so there's a longing, there's a romantic sense of like, I miss you, I want to be with you. Like, you know, I have all these romantic feelings. How can I have time with you? How can we have alone time? This person right now is fantasizing and longing for alone time, a space. Look at this cave. Like, okay, should we run off to a cave somewhere where we can be alone? You know, and the more time that they're not getting that with you, the more those feelings are becoming elevated and heightened and more intense. So they're like, they have this intense longing for you. They want to be with you. And the more like they feel shut off from that because of circumstances or physical space or physical distance, they're feeling the longing, okay? They really miss you. I feel like this person deeply misses you, and it doesn't have to be that they live far away. It could just be circumstance. So let's see what else is going on. What else is going on in their feelings and intentions? This one just out. 5 of Cups. King of Wands. Wow, beautiful. 6 of Wands. Lots of Wands energy. Knight of Wands. And 2 of Wands. Okay, so we have all Wands energy. So see, this is what I mean. This is a confirmation that this person feels tremendous passion, okay? They are just all passion for you right now. And that is also to me a confirmation that maybe you guys are missing each other. Okay, there could be some distance, whether it's actual physical distance because you live in different places, or if it's an emotional distance right now because you can't be together for some reason, right? For some people, I know it's so hard. You live nearby, but yet you haven't seen each other because of circumstances, right? Living situations, life situations. This person right now is incredibly sad. Like if they haven't been able to see you, you haven't been able to see them due to blocks or challenges, they're going through deep emotional pain in the absence of you. Okay, so they are missing you. They're wanting very much to be with you. if there's been some miscommunication here, if there's been some reason to step back, it's because this person is engulfed in intense emotion for you. There's a lot of despair. If there's been a separation, there's a lot of despair, a lot of longing, a lot of deep pain around what they feel might be a loss of you, or an absence of your presence in their life, an absence of your voice. I feel like they miss your voice, they miss your presence, they miss being near you. Again, I feel like this person coming through here as a King of Wands energy, they need to physically be near you. Okay? This person needs physical closeness to you because they feel such tremendous passion for you. They cannot function without you. Like, they literally want to be near you. You matter to them at a very deep, deep level. And they feel, and I love the central energy here of the Six of Wands, because this shows that regardless of what the tension might be between you right now, regardless of whether there are obstacles, blocks, life situations, they still have hope. They still believe that even if the progress is slow, even if it's step by step, you guys will be together. You will be together. If you've been separated, you will be reunited. If you're together but things seem difficult, they still believe that one day at a time, and we are still going towards victory. This is the card of victory, but it's the card of step-by-step victory. Every day, dealing with it every day, moving forward a little bit towards each other every day, even if it's not the fastest outcome, right? So this person, they know and they realize that it's time to do things differently. Two of Wands, Knight of Wands, okay? Two of Wands says there is an important decision around action that is about to be made. This person is very much dedicated, like they have decided, they have dedicated themselves to taking action and to do it differently from the way they've done it before. They know that this relationship is going to require certain decisions that need to be made around the actions that this person has to take to come towards you. But they also don't want to come towards you with this more kind of temperamental energy of the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, yes, is very passionate, takes quick action, but can be a bit temperamental. It can feel like the Knight of Wands is coming towards you fast, but then also withdrawing again fast sometimes, you know? So I feel like this person doesn't want to do that, because I do believe that for some of you, your history with this person is kind of like that. Like they come in very hot and heavy, they want you, and then something draws them back. And then it's almost like they are also embarrassed, right? Like because they come at you hot and heavy and then they pull back, and then in that pullback, there's insecurity, right? There's ego, there's pride. And then they're like, oh, why did I do that? It made me look like a fool. I shouldn't have just come in so hot and then pulled back, because something in me triggered my own insecurities, my lack of worthiness. I don't feel like I deserve you. Like all of that self-worth stuff pulls them back. And so if they've done this before, if they've come back and forth before, now they're embarrassed about that because they know that it makes them look weak, and they don't want to look weak in your eyes. So if they come forward now with new action, with new determination, a decision to do things differently, they want to come to you not in this Knight of Wands energy, but in this King of Wands energy, which is decisive, mature action and passion, but with a clear path, not looking like a fool, not coming back and forth, not confusing you with lack of concrete and consistent action. So this Two of Wands is beautiful because it shows that they are aware that it's time for real consistent action. So let's see, what action do they wish to take? Perception, ego, home. See, another home energy. Wow. We have so much home and sanctuary energy coming through here. That's why I'm telling you, this person, it's really important to them. They see you as their home, their sanctuary. This is how they define love. This is the third time we're getting it in this reading. Chaser. There you go. They're going to chase you. See, that's that Knight of Wands. That's the Knight of Wands. So remember I said, right now, if they're silent, it's because there's ego and pride involved, because they feel like a fool for the way they've acted. So which way they've acted, whether it's been inconsistent, whether they come in hot and then pull back because of their insecurities, they know, okay? It's tripping up their pride. It's triggering their sense of, gosh, why do I keep making a fool out of myself? I'm showing up in a way that makes you not trust me when you're the love of my life, and I want you to trust me. So see, this person is very frustrated right now. Their ego and pride is very frustrated because they're seeing themselves as less. Their perception is, I keep messing this up, okay? I keep messing this up. I want you to respect me. I want you to know how much I love you. I want to show up for you, but I keep doing things wrong. I keep messing up because I feel so intensely, but then I feel so limited in how I see myself, you know? And so I feel like they are so frustrated. There's a bit of shame. There's a bit of embarrassment around their own behavior. And that's why they are wanting to come to you now in a much more steady, consistent, and mature way, like that King of Wands. I think they're tired of the back and forth. They're tired of embarrassing themselves. Now, if they come towards you, they want to come with the absolute certainty, maturity, consistency. Look, you are my home. You are it for me. And this time I'm coming to you clear. No back and forth, no embarrassment, clear. I'm coming to you consistently and clearly now with certainty because you are my home. And that's that. And this is the third time we've gotten the home card. So this is very powerful and it's very important to this person. They are coming towards you with stability this time, group 3. So let's get some channel messages. See? So I feel like this is not for everyone. This is just for some of you. Part of the reason why maybe this person was coming back and forth is because there's a perception here of the two of you being different. And that's why they were with someone similar to them. Okay, so it may have taken them some mental kind of time period to get out of that mentality with the perception and ego, right? Like they stayed in something comfortable when you were the real home, okay? That wasn't their real home. So for some of you, that's why this person's been acting this way, because they needed to come out of a different situation, whether it's the past or a current situation. See, I feel like I don't know who I am anymore. So this is what they've been struggling with. That's why they keep coming back and forth, right? It's not you, it's their identity. I don't know who I am anymore, but now that's coming to a close because Two of Wands, they've decided, they know. 6 of Wands, it might be slow and messy, but they are moving forward with you. Absolutely. They're working out their ego and perception of who they are. And that's where the clarity is coming in. So just wait for this. It's coming. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the Oracle decks that I've created. Twin Flame Oracle, this one right here. Divine Feminine Entrepreneur, the Business, Money, and Career Oracle. They're available free shipping at my website as well as Amazon FBA. So make sure you go to livetarot.com and check it out. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe. Give this video a like. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you all on the next one.